It was during an address to troops and residents in Bartica that the Commander-in-Chief, President David Granger, sought to put at rest the possible fears that may be swirling around over Guyana's ability to hold its own in the face of adversity. Speaking at the conclusion of a successful exercise Greenheart, President Granger relayed that Guyanese and foreign investors can be assured of safely operating in this country.
If they're coming to Aurora in our gold fields, if they're coming to explore our petroleum, they must know that this country is committed to protecting their investment. And no other country must intimidate them or threaten them. So what you have done here today, GDF, is an example to show our foreign direct investments that their investments are safe, and that Guyana will use every fiber of its state system, of its defense forces, to protect their investment.
The Commander-in-Chief continued by noting that the Guyana Defense Force is the country's first response and is presently a force to be reckoned with. He said the Guyana Defense Force is the best unit of its kind in the Caribbean, adding that this was evidenced in the successful execution of Exercise Greenheart. The President hailed the work of the Guyana Defense Force and maintained that Exercise Greenheart was not intended to send the wrong message to any party, but is an indication of the force's defense capabilities.
Exercise Greenheart is about defending your territory. We are defensive, not aggressive. We are protective, we are not offensive. We are positive, we are not negative.
President Granger also stressed that while Guyana has chosen to take the path of diplomacy, it should be noted that Guyana is prepared to defend its territory at all costs. Just last week, opposition leader Barry Jagdeo suggested that he would have employed a different tactic to resolve the ongoing spat with Venezuela.
There was one view, let me say it as a view, that you could probably, on the maritime area, give Venezuela a channel out to the sea. So you make a slight concession in the maritime area, but make sure that you do not concede any territory that is land-based.
That view has been rubbished in many quarters and is definitely not the route the President plans to take.
We cannot sell out. We cannot give way. We cannot offer the adversary any corridor or any passage. We have an obligation to hand over to our children and grandchildren the country that we inherited from our parents and grandparents.
Enthusiastic Barticians welcomed this news by the President. President Granger committed to working with the United Nations to bring about a peaceful and definitive resolution, but clarified that the integrity of Guyana's borders must remain intact at all costs. For HGP Nightly News, Kingsley Brand.